but I still walk with a clean and rock Nikes because we think.
Starting for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Grayson Allen. At center, Bobby Portis. At small forward, Chris Middleton. At the other guard position, Drew Holiday. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Budenholzer. Number 1, Jabari Smith. At forward, 6'4", number 8, Jason Tate. At guard, 6'4", number 3, KPJ. Center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Chingu.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. And for Houston, the front court is Tate and Smith. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
So the Rockets win the tip. Porter with it. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. The shot that time, not on target. The Bucks go the other way with it. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now, here's Porter. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And Porter, here we go. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Tate. Here's Porter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Middleton on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Christopher the pass to Smith. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Takes it from 10, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Porter. Passes it to Tate. Houston moving the ball around. Şengün with the ball. Working on Portis. Just 5 to shoot. And the turnover again by Houston. Looking for their first basket of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Line up, Houston! Your top crew is on the way!
For Antetokounmpo. He's been dominant over the last month, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Here's Şengün. Another miss by Houston.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Giannis passes to Holiday. He kicks to Allen. And the pass to Giannis. And the shot is good. Giannis has got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Porter. To halt the run, it's tipped.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Allen surveying the D. Giannis against Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Portis. That one doesn't drop. And the Rockets take it the other way. Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Christopher. Inside, Smith. The kick out to Porter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be jump ball.
Smith dishes to Porter. Clock at 4. Fades back. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
First team
I
foul.
mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he makes the first.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Both free throws good from Holiday.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. Fourth, Jabari Smith.
He's gotten the opportunity to make a contribution, and the numbers, they followed. I mean, he's shown he can help them control the backboard.
Boy, over the last 10 games, he's been a straight beast. I mean, I'm blown away by his dominance inside at that age.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Searching for their first points of the game. To stop the drought. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
On the wing, Porter, guarded by Holiday. And here is Tate. His last outing, he had 18 points. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. The Rockets with another miss.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And that one drops for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Şengün.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Giannis. A three ball. It's rebounded by Portis.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The foul on Jason Tate. That's his first foul. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
The Bucks call timeout. The loudest section gets a t-shirt. Come on, everybody. Let's get loud. Here they are. Welcome, the Raptors.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. On defense, the Rockets, 17-point game. Carter kicks to Connaughton. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Christopher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Marjanovic, a screen on Carter. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Christopher, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And it's the Bucks on the break. Carter leading the charge. And the shot goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Christopher. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. The Rockets with another miss. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey
for the Greek Freak.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Spurs in San Antonio. Green passes to Christopher. Marjanovic, a screen on Connaughton. They need this. Pass to Garuba. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Christopher. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Carter outside. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Christopher. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Marjanovic against Connaughton. Passes it to Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Christopher, defended by Carter. To end the cold streak. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Martin is out there with Smith. Then it's Porter. Then it's Green. And it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here is Porter. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Green, no luck.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Şengün's checked in for Houston. The Bucks also with the sub. Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. And the free throw, no good.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 7. Portis a screen on Porter. Middleton outside. Over Şengün. Middleton can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you take a look at Smith. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Now Porter, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Porter finds Green. And the three off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Smith outside. Here's Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And the first one at the line is good. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Şengün hits them both.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Now here's Middleton. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Coming into the league, KPJ was thought of as a 2 or maybe even a 3, but he's made it clear he sees himself as a point guard, and he continues to improve in that role.
Shooting 2. First one falls for him. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr., guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now here's Allen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. It's stolen by Tate. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And here they go. Here's Martin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
Third team foul.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who was very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
And the first one drops. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. A total team mindset.
That one is no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Portis a screen on Porter. The kick out to Crowder, knocked away. Middleton the pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got his first 2 points of the night.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Crowder. There's the pass to Ingles. Shoots from the right block. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Porter against Carter. Pass to Tate. Over Ingles. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Connaughton kicks to Ingles. Carter outside. Ingles with the screen for Carter. Off target from three-point range. Now the Rockets with it. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Tate the pass to Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills. At 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Christopher the pass to Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now Porter after the missed 3 from Lopez. Porter with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Şengün. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. And Lopez pulls it down. Milwaukee in total control. Ingles passes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP, feeling it tonight.
Now here's Porter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Now here's Giannis. 18 points for him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal
And when
foul.
you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Now, here's Washington. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment here now to see the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Rockets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Milwaukee in total control. Passes it to Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Connaughton. And here's Giannis. 21 points in the game. Misses the wing 3. Here's Washington. Pass to Marjanovic. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against San Antonio. 11 feet away, and Giannis with the basket on the assist by Carter. Giannis has got 7 points here in this quarter. And the Rockets with possession here. Now Washington shoots from 8. Marjanovic, no good. The Bucks shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo. Good, nice job down low. Giannis has got 25 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ingles covering. There's a screen by Marjanovic. To the middle. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Carter outside. That 3 off the mark. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. pass to Washington. Marjanovic with it. Lopez covering. Marjanovic, no good. Carter outside. Feeds to Giannis. 2 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Rockets.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer, starting the second half. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Lock at 6. Christopher, the pass to Smith. Pulls up on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's Christopher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the inside, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Porter. Şengün kicks to Smith. Tate with the screen for Smith. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Porter looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal.
It's on Bobby Portis.
First team foul.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Holiday. The pass to Allen. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Covered by Smith. A baseline J. 6 on the shot clock. Allen inside the three-point line. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. They get the rebound, and Giannis throws it down.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Porter passes to Christopher. The kick out to Porter. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter against Giannis. And the shot goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row. from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Pass to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen even to the best of them.
Take a break.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Free throw good. Giannis. And the Bucks with some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Allen. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Now, here's Tate. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
For 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Marjanovic checked in for Smith. No good on the second free throw.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Holiday against Porter. On the wing, Ingles. The Bucks working the ball around. On the wing, Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
Now here's Porter. Tate in the post. Defended by Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Ingles fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Second personal.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfectly.
Let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Free throw drops for Ingles. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Washington with it. Outside, Martin. Pass to Washington. They set the screen. Sinks the triple. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Ingles with a screen on Martin. And to Tecumbo. And Lopez has it in the corner. Back to Ingles. Passes to Giannis. Clock at 6. And they double up onto Tecumbo. Crowder, the pass to Carter. Over Washington. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Defended by Carter. Down low. Now the pass to Green. Right wing. Here's Washington. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Lopez. Carter against Washington. Lopez outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Carter against Washington. The 15-footer. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis is double. On the wing, Ingles. Misses the three. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Martin with it.
2 minutes.
Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
With the drive, lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 42 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Carter looking around. Pass to Ingles. Giannis outside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Washington. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Allen subbed in for Joe Ingles. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 51 seconds left in the third. Carter outside. Lopez sets a screen for Carter. It's blocked, and they get it back. Crowder the pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Bucks ball.
The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in.
Jabari Smith.
And the Bucks with possession here. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Carter against Martin. 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
The Bucks have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2 guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Middleton hits them both. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith surveying the D. Lets it go with a 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's do it again for this quarter. 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted, it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Green. Martin is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Connaughton. Outside Portis. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Thomas against Green. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Washington's checked in for the Rockets.
At the line for your Rockets, Boban Marjanovic. At the line, shooting 1.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Milwaukee. Portis a screen on Washington. Thomas's shot is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And it's Martin missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And Middleton kicks to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Over Martin. Portis can't get it to go.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Thomas against Washington. The pass to Martin. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. Tate, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Crowder, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now, here's Washington. He dishes it to Kaminsky. The jump hook misses off the right iron. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thomas surveying the D. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee the rebound. And Portis throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
So it's the Rockets now after the basket by Milwaukee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Washington. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Crowder the pass to Thomas. Connaughton sets a screen for Thomas. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here is Washington. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Bucks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Portis. Connaughton against Marjanovic. The wide open look here for Ingles. Trains the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Marjanovic a screen on Thomas. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Tate. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Thomas against Washington. Inside. Here's Tate from the right block. The shot is good. Here's Thomas. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And stolen by Portis. Up top, Crowder. He's covered by Washington.
You got to be careful and selective in how you guard Thomas. Now, he's fast, he's aggressive, he's strong, and he's smart about drawing fouls.
At the line for the Bucks, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the thing about Thomas you like and admire, he's an excellent leader. His winning mentality is contagious, and he typically lays it on the line every time he's on the court.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün comes in for Kaminsky, and Porter subbed in for Justin Holiday. And he's good on the second. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Washington. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Here's Thomas. The Rockets making the shot. Connaughton sets a screen for Thomas. Stolen by Washington. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Porter. Good.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection, taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Porter against Connaughton. Porter sets the pick for Connaughton. Off target with his 3. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Marjanovic. Buries it down low. Marjanovic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ingles with a screen on Washington. Thomas. And it's off the back rim, no good. Rockets have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Houston again with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Thomas. Passes it to Connaughton. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
2 minutes.
Now here's Thomas, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And although Thomas is a generous 5'9", he does not fear anybody. I mean, he takes it up strong. We'll see if he can cash in at the line here.
Shooting
At
2.
the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Houston making some changes. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Tate. And it's Green in for Washington. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And it's Carter in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Porter passes to Şengün. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Lopez, a screen on Porter. Thomas against Porter. And there's the pass to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Rockets pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Thomas. Takes the 13-footer. Şengün with the rebound. Thomas against Porter. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.